The issue of abortion rights could be heading back to the U.S. Supreme Court after two federal judges issued dueling rulings that could impact access to abortion medication. The abortion pill, mifepristone, was approved by the FDA 23 years ago, but a federal judge in Texas ruled that the approval violated federal rules and claimed that the FDA overlooked legitimate safety concerns with that widely used pill. Joining us now in studio to talk about this issue is Oakland County Prosecutor McDonald to break down what this ruling means and what impact, if any, this could have here at home. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening.
So first, what is your reaction to this ruling?
Frustration. The voters in Michigan have already spoken, and it is now our constitutional right. And that is part of our Constitution, and so it's frustrating that we are now once again facing an attempt to limit what the voters have said they want. But I just want to make clear that, once again, the people in Michigan should know abortion is safe and legal in Michigan. This could impact the availability of drug used, but it is legal in Michigan.
Well, that leads me to my next topic about you saying that it is safe. A lot of people having concerns with this medication specifically. Can you speak at all on how it's used and the fact that doctors keep reiterating the fact that they say it's safe?
Well, it's been used for over 20 years and prescribed to millions and millions of people. And the thing that is really frustrating to me and really concerning is that over half the abortions are conducted through their medical, and they don't require procedures. And that allows a early abortion to take place so that it's less, it's more safe. We don't have to have people coming in and undergoing medical procedures. And the attempt to stand in the place of a federal agency who makes decisions based on science and medical expertise is really unconscionable in my mind. And again, we've spoken. The voters in Michigan have spoken, and abortion is legal here. It is restricted. There are limits to that, like everything else.
So we know the FDA made a decision about this a while ago. Why do you think we're seeing this ruling now from these federal judges?
I couldn't possibly put myself in the place of those that are attempting to interfere with a woman's medical decision that she makes with her partner or her doctor. She's entitled to that privacy. But look, I don't think the battle is over, and I think we need to remain vigilant. And I want to say too, the reason I care about this, I mean, I'm a woman, and I believe in my right to make reproductive choices, but I'm also the highest law enforcement official in a county of 1.3 million people where we have an all-time high in gun violence. We just had another mass shooting. We have more guns on the street than ever before, and more importantly, we have people in crisis who are picking them up and using them. And I believe, based on the presence of serious violent crime, that it's my job to use our resources wisely, and it will never be to prosecute doctors for making decisions based on their training and expertise.
You say the battle's not over. Do you see this changing course at any point? Where do you see this going now?
Absolutely. I think that this is one step of many, and that it will be further attempted to limit the other drug that is used in combination with this drug. You know, I spend my time talking to medical professionals and women who have been in terrible circumstances, and all this really does is insert instability and uncertainty, which really does already impact our right.
In terms of Michigan specifically, how do you see this impacting our area?
Well, again, no one's going to ever be prosecuted as long as I'm the prosecutor in Oakland County, and it is the law now. But what you're going to see is, if the ban is not lifted, these medical professionals will have to use other means to provide safe, and again, this is early abortion care, and it's really just making people less safe, because now they're going to be, they have to resort to a medical procedure. But I think you're going to see a shift for sure.
Obviously, a lot of people feel very strongly on both sides of this issue. For people who are applauding this decision, Any message to them?
History has taught us that abortions will occur regardless of what the law is. And what I don't want to see is a further criminalization of those sorts of procedures and care, and making it impossible for people without means to get reproductive health care. But it will take place. And again, there are limits to it. Just like every right we have, there are limits to it. And if you look across the country and you look at the Prop 3 vote in Michigan, you know, the voters have spoken, and people want reasoned, rational laws that apply to make us safe, but also protect our basic constitutional rights.
Okay, it'll be interesting to see where it goes from here. Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald. Karen, thank you.
Thank you.